Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door. Last episode, we went to Alaska. No, we went to the friggin' moon! As you can tell here by Yoshi Jr. struggling to carry his Italian boy forward, he is being affected by the difference in gravity. There's also a couple of bombable bomb rocks, or moon rocks rather, here that we didn't actually defeat last time. We blew up one of them with the help of Admiral Bobbery. Might as well blow up the other one just for, completion's sake, just to say that we did. And look at this, we're rewarded with a moon stopwatch, of course temporarily immobilizing all enemies, as you might expect. Didn't mean to chuck you over there, Admiral, I'm so sorry. Please get back in my backpack so that Yoshi Jr. might continue to ferry us around. It's still pretty slow with Yoshi Jr., but it is marginally faster than moving around just as Mario. It doesn't look like there's actually anything else that we can do here on this screen, so let's press forward and explore more of the moon, which, by the way, I guess it's canon, we can say this now in Mario. Mario doesn't need oxygen to breathe. Jiminy Christmas, the cleft is not affected by the change in gravity. The cleft was flying at us, doing 5 freaking damage. Thankfully, we have the lucky effect of garnering a little bit more FP, so I think it would be fair for us to blast off using some. Let's do, I guess, Ultra Hammer, right? Because normal, super, ultra being the strongest one, it takes the most flour to use. And look at those dots, my goodness gracious. It did a whopping 1 damage. A little bit disappointed, to be honest with you. That probably would have been better off just using the regular hammer because normally it does 9, I think. Let's shoot, I don't know. I wanted to do some sort of defense maneuver here for Mario, but let's throw mini eggs so that we can shrink these guys down and hopefully get rid of some of their capabilities, Attack down by 2, attack down by 4, or the one in the back, even better. Because this dude does now 2, and this guy should do what, 0? No, he did 2. Maybe he only got hit once. I don't know. Mario, of course, as we just mentioned, replenishing FP. Now, will that status effect last for 2 turns? It does 4 points of damage. That dude in the front's got a lot of HP. I can't imagine that we'll be able to jump on them with Yoshi Jr., so instead, we're actually going to swap partners out with Bobbery, who might be able to do some damage with his explosive personality. We might also consider healing, or at the very least putting Mario in the back so that Bobbery takes the brunt of some damage. Holding A, releasing it just at the proper moment in time to deal 2 damage, that's a total of what, 7? Which was enough to eliminate that guy, and Jiminy Christmas. Ugh. Didn't need the flower power. Okay, hammer this dude, Mr. Mario, and hopefully we can eliminate him on the next turn, and then get you some HP. We're going to, oh shoot, he's back healthy. We're actually just gonna bomb him. I was going to use like the star move with Mario to replenish some HP, right? I believe it's called Sweet Treat, or even the new and improved version of it. But as you can see there, we dealt with the foes really quickly. And thankfully, they spat out their hearts. Mario feasting on the organs of his enemies, just as God intended. All right, what else do we have here? I see more clefts in the distance, a trio of them, actually. Which is not entirely a welcoming experience, right? I mean, ooh, a shell here. That'll help. Courage shell. What do we want to get rid of? Got a lot of Thunder Rage. Tell you what, we'll drop the Courage shell. We'll go to the gear, and we will eat a Super Shroom real quick, just to get our HP relatively closer to maximum capacity at 20 there. And now we have the requisite item space to grab this shell. And where was the creature who had previously inhabited said shell? Were they a Koopa? Their dead body is off somewhere, decaying. We was taking their shell, and we use it for our own means. I don't know that I like to think about that too terribly much. Do we have a Spike Shield badge? I believe we do. Because I'm starting to think that jumping on these dudes might make a little bit more sense. Spike Shield, Spike Shield, Spike Shield. I'm looking at equipped badges. Probably not going to find one that's not equipped if I'm looking in the equipped badges. So it's 3. Hammer throw, we're not necessarily using that right now. We just need to get rid of 2 more. All right, we'll get rid of Mega Rush P. It's a great badge. It's helped me out in a pinch before, but the whole thing behind it is you kind of have to be in a bad spot to really extract the maximum value from it anyways. So I'm just going to hope that that's not going to be us. Man, it's kind of difficult to time up the jump on these guys with the moon physics. My giblets! We still got the scoop pooped on us there. No matter. Let's see what our jump can do. The battle jump times up pretty much the same as normal. The effects of gravity or the lack thereof aren't necessarily on display here. And that dude is upside down. Oh, behave. Interesting indeed. Okay, so what will it, we don't even need the spike shield if we just go with bottery first. This is new information, and there's no defense on the cheeks? The soft, tender underbelly of the cleft, not something I thought was even in existence. Really, you look at a cleft, they look like they're hard all around. They've even got a hard soul, right? They're probably something of a hardened spirit or demeanor. Little did I know. Just underneath that big old cleft chin of theirs is a soft, squishy underbelly. So, with that said, I'm actually going to reverse the changes I just made to the badge slate. But instead of putting it back where it was, I'm just gonna do another HP plus. We could use a little bit extra HP. The way things are going right now, we're going to be burning through all of the health points we have at a quick rate. Oh, goodness me. Admiral, please go see to it that this dude is properly maimed. Admiral, please, if you could just go a little further. There you go. That'll do nicely, thank you, sir. I don't know why I'm actually bothering with these dudes the way I am. I think they're only giving us like, I don't know, two points each, but now that we have this system uncovered, it's actually kind of efficient, kind of easy to dispatch them because you put them on their underside and they can't attack, right? All they can do is, I don't know, maybe say some offensive words, but sticks and stones, right, and all that jazz. Mario, unfortunately, only has 10 HP. I forgot the fact that when you equip that HP plus badge, it doesn't actually, like, give you anything. It just raises the cap, and you still have to heal to make up that difference. No matter. We'll grab some flowers here. I actually don't even need those, so we'll continue forward here on the moon and see, hopefully, no more clefts. Hopefully no more clefts, huh? Nope, there's a cleft. Of course there's a cleft. You know, people always surmised whether or not the moon was made of cheese. Now we know. It's made of friggin' demons. Get out of here. Don't look at me. You don't see me. Stay in your crater. All right, I'm going this way. Admiral and I have a date with the princess. Perhaps you know of her. We've got another bombable rock right here. Of course, there's a demon hiding behind it. They're just every golly gee williker. Oh, my giblets. This is wild. Okay, that dude is going right back to where he was by that cracked rock, so we're going to have to not get killed. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me, yes, you're very rude for accosting us so. You didn't even let me get the scoop on you. Unfortunately, it looks like Mario is about to die, too. Thankfully, these guys don't seem to have the capability to attack behind the front forward, individual. Almost got attacked by the freaking stage there. Able to time out the action command, though, in a way that negated that potential damage. Man, is it just me? Or am I sweaty? I mean, that probably is a terrible question to ask because it is just me that is sweaty. You can't tell that. But I'm like nervous and excited all at the same time because we're rounding the bend, as it were, to the final portion of the game. I understand at some point we're going to have to open the 1,000-year door, right? Because that's the namesake of the game. That's where we've been delivering all these crystals. Stars, don't touch me. Do not touch me. Why? Why are you people so hell-bent on touching the plumber? Don't do it. There was nothing in there anyways. Goodness gracious, we almost died for nothing. This is curious. Is there anything behind it? A star piece? No star piece. That would have been the right place for one, though, I've got to say. Do we have another super shroom? We're really in bad shape right now. Oh, no, this is it. Son of a munchkin. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, Mario. Hold on to your hat, dude, because it might be getting burned off your head. Oh my God, there's a death ray coming out of left field. Killing us on the spot. Wow. Okay. Note to self. Everything on the moon will friggin' kill you. Everything will kill you. Okay, watch out for death rays. There one is. Yoshi Jr., extremely helpful. in avoiding the enemies. Marginally faster, like we mentioned. My goodness gracious, there are some... Okay, we're bound to get hit eventually. I might as well do it now. We already know it's going to do 5 damage if we don't time it up, which we weren't able to. Thankfully, however, I can't imagine these Z-Yucks have the same amount of defense. No, they don't. They don't have any. So good night, Sweet Prince. Get out of here. They gave us 4 star points, too. My goodness gracious. So while they are, pretty offensively sound, the defense and the HP situation makes them a good target, in my opinion, for gaining some levels. Or at least 1 level, right? I know we're just over halfway to the next one. Since we died, we lost all the experience points we made in the last few battles. Someone else see me? I hear an exclamation mark. Jiminy friggin' Christmas, dude. Oh my God, that dude's got a cleft friend. That's not all right with me at all. You're gonna get in the back, Mario, because Yoshi Jr. is going to be the one that takes the damage here. And the Cleft Boy's got an item as well. He's got one of his siblings tucked away, or the item version of one of his siblings, rather. Cheechamungus. Let's use a normal hammer to do a couple points of damage to this dude and his immaculate defense. Maybe we'll be able to eliminate him in the next turn. Woo-wee! Thank you, Yoshi Jr., for taking that damage for us. All right, now, Mario, I need you to normal hammer this boy. And hopefully that's enough to kill him, because I did just put Mario in front, which is probably ill-advised. It was. Goodness gracious. That's great. The Clefs give us less star points than the Z-Yuxes do, which is interesting to me, because I consider them a little more difficult. Where's this dude at? He blasted us. Over here. Oh, there's another ray. There's a couple bombable rocks, though, that I want to check out just to be certain there's nothing in it. Granted, there's only been, like, 1 thing this entire time. We got the stopwatch. Oh, there's a warp pipe here. Let's do that. I can tell where it goes. Well, is that like the bad place, though? Is that where we're trying to go? I don't want to go there just yet. There was still yet another path we could take that continued on further to the left here. I'm curious in checking that out, but I'm also curious on, continuing to destroy rocks. Don't launch stuff at me. Come on now. You blow that up, buddy. Hopefully there's a mushroom. There's nothing at all. Oh, isn't it great? All right, come on, Yosh. Let's do this. Let's go assault this guy. Oh, no, he's got a friggin' cleft friend over here. No, forget it. Forget it. We're leaving. We're going to the left. All right, when nothing goes right, go left. It's exactly the philosophy at play here today. Please don't. Thank you. Man, there is a lot of these guys. Wow. Where were you going, Yosh? Yosh was about to fly away. The gravity said, see you later, dude. You're gonna die in the vacuum of space. The map continues on even further left. Interesting. So what was that place I saw even the place that we needed to go to? I'm gonna go left one more time, just real quick to see here. Okay, let's go back. Do we want to go back? Man, my curiosity, I'm already like out here. I might as well explore. Because just the way that area looked, like it looked like a moon base, right? And that's kind of what we're searching for. All of this just looks like, well, more moon. And we're still not yet at the end of it all. So there's got to be some reason for us to travel all this way left. There's a save block, which is helpful, I suppose. Kind of looks familiar to me. Did we just walk around the entirety of the moon? Is that what? I think that's what just happened. Interesting, that's kind of neat. I mean, time wasting, sure. It's also that, but it's also, I like it of the game to, make the whole area spherical in a way that loops back around on itself. That's very handy dandy. And it also lends credence to my theory that the facility that we saw just one more frame away was in fact the place that we're trying to get to. So in the name of time, I'm just gonna snap forward a few seconds to where we're getting there. And it makes sense that all these like ZUX are in this map tile specifically, since it's the one that's like right outside of the facility, which has a dome over it, so goodness gracious. I hope they've got artificial gravity. Artificial gravity. Let's go inside.
The building stinks of serious funny business. Tuna fish. Be careful, Gonzalez.
Will do. Let's get some extra steps in here. Fighting against the escalator. Landing here at the named question mark. The door opens for us with no problem at all, so that's nice. There's a healthcare block there, which I'm going to take advantage of, and a couple of X-Nauts. Who's that, dude? Hey, whoa, that's Mario. Oh man, let's get him, I guess. Not yet. Let me heal first. Oh, golly gee williker. You're a couple of bamboozles, and I'm gonna boodle your noodle, all right? You know what I'm saying? Stampede? Alternately press L and R. Come along, all the Yoshis. Do as much damage to both of them as you possibly can. Mario dancing in the background. Look at him wiggling so. Isn't it grand? Good amount of damage. I was unable to count that, but we should probably be able to eliminate this frontward one after that, you would think. Yeah, that was such a great maneuver. Woo-wee, everything does 5 damage here. Goodness gracious. It's a good thing I did put that badge on, the extra heart points badge, because man, I can tell that we are going to freaking need it. And to that effect, it's also a good thing that there is the healthcare block here, because I can imagine I'm gonna have to come back here several times over the course of the next episode or two, at least while we're in this area, to use it. Yeah, you better run.
Gonzalez, don't you think that since these X-Naut dopes are running around here that, yeah, totally, it means the crystal star must be here too. So Peach must definitely be here too. We gotta go find her, Gonzalez.
We do indeed. You know, great minds think alike, Yosh Jr., and I know you are my child. I've raised you. Every single waking second of your entire fragile life has been spent in the care of my mustache and person. So, yeah, it's no wonder that we think relatively the same. We're all saved up. Is there anything else in here for us? Any secrets? At least none available to the naked eye. Let's continue forward. Oh boy, I have to imagine things are going to get, things have already gotten a little bit difficult, what with all the clefts, but I can imagine things are going to only continue to get more difficult. Come here. Run from me. Oh, he spun around just in the nick of time. You little rascal. I see how things are. I'm gonna jump on your forehead as a result. And that's actually enough to kill him. We didn't even need to do the Yoshi Stampede thing. They've got 10 or less HP. Hopefully it's 1 less than 10, then we can kill both of these dudes in the first turn. Huh? Fingers crossed, huh? No, that's not the case. We have to take a whopping 5 damage. Wait, that should have killed you. What? The Yoshi did 9 points of damage, I thought. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did less, right? These dudes do have a defense, right? Because otherwise we're going to be doing 6 points per jump. So I guess that would make sense. Yoshi Jr. traditionally has done 9 points of damage, but that's just against enemies without a point of defense. So, no HP for us there. We're still sitting okay at 90%. We could go up, or will it even let us? Oh, we need the elevator key. I see. Okay, well, we'll continue on to the right since that's the only other way we can go. There's a box. What is it, a dance room? Let's get this thing first. No, let's get got. All right, Yosh, you do this for us. No, Yoshi cannot do it either. Okay, who can do the thing for us? Can Bobbery, like, bomb it? Can you blow it up? No. Can Madame Flurry blow all of these offensive tiles away? Not so much. Not so much. Okay, what other ideas do we have here? I mean, of course I could just whip out Goombella and she could actually, like, talk to us about the situation. This room looks like it was meant to store something. Oh, it's booby-trapped, I think. Not to totally change the subject, but how's your memory, Mario? If you have trouble recalling the full path, you ought to maybe leave and re-enter. I mean, okay, first things first, my memory is terrible. Leave and re-enter? Remembering the full path? Did it tell us which way to go when we came in there? Did I miss that entirely? Let me look at the floor. Oh, I see. Yep, there's definitely a difference there to what is safe. Uh-huh. Oh! Goombella's like, I'm just gonna hang out here and electrocute myself on the way back. So was it not one to the right? I tried to just cheese it and jump over it, but you can see that's not the case. We gotta go all the way up one. There we go, now to the right. And the box here has the key, presumably. Yes, the card key that operates an elevator on the X-Naut base. But what about that question block? Oh, they all got shut off. Interesting, they were connected to the box itself. You got a super shroom! That is pretty super duper if I say so myself. We'll keep Goombella out. I haven't had an opportunity to battle with her in a while. I'd very much like to see what she's capable of. She does as well have the wink, right, which could just give her turn to Mario, which is also a viable thing, except it does take, several flower power. There we go. Let's do this now. Let's elevate ourselves. Or de-elevate ourselves if we're going down. Yeah, sub-level 1, sub-level 2. What are we on right now? Just main floor, I guess? Presumably so. We are floor 1 down. We'll go left for LP. We'll break this dude's nose real quick because Mario easily startled. I mean, really, if there's anyone you don't want to sneak up on, we've already established. 1, it's plumbers. Not a good idea. 2, someone running around with a giant freaking hammer. All right, like I don't want to condone violence, like that's just not who I am. I don't agree with smacking anyone of any sort with any sort of hammers, but if you're gonna jump out of the corner and assault someone, the dude with the hammer is probably not the right one. Goombella doing 10 damage as well. Granted, I think the white X-Naut does not have defense, but dude, she's pretty strong. Pretty friggin' strong, Goombella. That's why you're my first partner. All right, you got that cute little hat. Maybe we should go to the dentist or something. I don't know about that tooth. It looks like it might be getting infected. Okay. Ooh, there's a note on the door. Gears under repair. I see. It looks like one's actually missing, and there's 2 badges? 2 badges? Interesting. Alongside, of course, a star fragment and then 6 coins, but how do we get up there? How does one... Can we do a reconnaissance mission here? Admiral, can you just get up there and go grab some things, buddy? No, he can't. He's so pissed off. He practically exploded with anger. Maybe once we find the gear, we can put it in there and, I don't know, do something with this. What do we booty bounce real quick? Just wanna check some things out real quick. Maybe we can, doesn't look like we'll be able to get under it, but maybe? No. There's like a claw thing right here. Presumably that's what we'd like operate to grab those things. Mario went right through it. Okay, yeah, like I said, we'll come back. We'll keep this in mind because that's got some tasty little treats for Mario sprinkled about just like the friggin' Easter Bunny. And we'll hammer this dude as well because goodness gracious, we need the experience points. And there's only one difficult one, too, who's going to be dealt with on the first turn. 3 of the 4 have items, which is a little sickening. I really wish I would have jumped so we could have gotten rid of him without using the turn, and then we could have got rid of the other 2 items. I don't think Goombella has any bonking foes. No. And I had just unequipped Mario's koi camera, or I briefly thought about equipping it. Okay, well, it's gonna be a little bit of a waste of a turn, but we will have Goombella stomp on the big dude so that he goes away. And then I chose the Fire Flower dude first, of course, so that they couldn't do that. Now they only have the ability to stop time, which, probably pretty lame as well because it'll involve us getting attacked on multiple turns without having an opportunity to do anything about it. But hey, you gotta choose the lesser of 2 evils. And I don't exactly know how evil a Fire Flower is versus a clock, but clocks aren't inherently evil, right? I don't know. Jiminy Christmas, these dudes can't stop electrifying themselves, but I mean, what else are they gonna do? A lot more damage than I thought, I guess, is what they're going to do. Oh, they're doing 3 each time, getting Mario down to freaking 3 HP. Son of a biscuit, dude. Wow. Good thing you guys are doomed, right? Like, holy cow. Almost died to the lowest level enemy probably in this entire base. And that would have been just plain embarrassing. For you, for me, for the whole kit and caboodle. Merry Christmas. That's enough to level up, though. Thank goodness gracious. This is actually posing an interesting dilemma for me. Because I want to put it in badge points. I don't have anything I really want to use as far as badges go right now. I lack confidence. Straight up, let's get some HP going. It's been few and far in between that we've actually utilized the level up points for HP. But hey, doing so made Mario an A-list star. He's getting cast in Lord of the Rings, Mission Impossible. Everyone knows his name. Next battle, Mario's crowd and stage get even bigger. Really? I don't remember anything about that. Ooh, and they dropped a Thunder Rage. Delicious. Delicious. We've got a bunch of them. Got 2 end coupons. I still don't even use those ever. Toss that on the floor. I was gonna run downstairs to heal, but that level up was very conveniently timed in a way that makes that completely unnecessary. Enter the password. Man, what? We've already mentioned it once before this episode. My memory is crap, so if I was meant to remember something, it's gone now. And I'm just gonna hope that this dude's got a similar sense of humor as me. And he's got a beefy password, huh? Is it beefy? No, it's not correct. Okay. Let's go down to sub-level 2 then, because that's the only other direction we can go, right? We've already established that heading to the west sends us only to that like crane game room where we can't yet do anything for the absence of a gear. But maybe down here, there will be something for us to do. Like this guy. He's got a lab coat. He's probably an innocent scientist. But we're gonna kill him next time. So thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it and sincerely hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.